Welcome to Nagila El Fukanya, a surreal hyper-cartoon-style vertical farm fantasy village. Here we have an old, kind-hearted grandma named Zainab, who's wearing a colorful rural dress. She's feeding a chicken and looking after her magical little farm. The crops are vibrant and the clouds above are dreamy. This is a place where the earth meets the sky and the food grows tall like trees. It's a vertical farm, a celebration of nature, and a tribute to the hard work of farmers everywhere. So sit back, relax, and let your imagination run wild in this vertical paradise. Thanks for watching and see you next time. This is not just a chicken, it's a surreal hyper-cartoon chicken named Sundus, who refuses to lay eggs. Look at her proud little chest. Her wings are crossed. She's just standing there like, I'm a bird. I'm not laying eggs. And this is her grandma. She's a little older, a little wiser, and she's singing a funny song. Oh my goodness, you can see the musical notes floating around her head. This is the magical farm where dreams come true. Or maybe it's just a very bright and colorful day. The sky is filled with dreamy clouds and sparkles. The trees are like really tall and thin and wavy, and the grass is just so green. It's a vertical fantasy style, which means it's extra magical. What do you think? How would you feel if you were this chicken, laying eggs or not laying eggs? You decide. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever drawn. This is my grandma. She's holding a shiny, glowing golden egg that was just laid by the cartoonish chicken, Sundus. There's magical sparkles flying around the egg, and the entire farm is glowing with a gold-tinted light. Everything is very surreal and exaggerated. I went for a vertical fantasy cartoon style. I have no idea how this happened. I think I just got really lucky with the lighting and the colors. This piece took me about an hour to complete. It was mostly done on Procreate using the sketch and the fill tool. Here's a close-up of the finished piece and the layers used. I'm really happy with how it turned out, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. The grandma showing the golden egg to the cartoonish village mayor in a funny, exaggerated outfit, in a rustic, surreal village office with flying papers, glowing maps, and a magical rooster portrait on the wall. Vertical, hyper-cartoon fantasy style. So the grandma in the village was like, "Hey kiddo, come see the golden egg." And the kiddo was like, "What? No way." Then they go to the village office. The mayor is sitting there in his big fancy chair. He's got a monocle. He's wearing a ridiculous outfit. There's papers flying everywhere. There's a glowing map on the wall. And the kiddo is just staring at it like, "Whoa, what the heck?" Then the grandma's like, "Look, the rooster on the wall. It's magic." So the kiddo looks up and sees the rooster, and the portrait is glowing, and the rooster says, "Cluck, cluck, cluck." And the mayor's like, "Ah, the prophecy is fulfilled." This is the most surreal thing I've ever seen. This is a chicken. This is not just any chicken. This is a golden chicken. She lays golden eggs. But with each golden egg that she lays, she gets older and more tired. And I don't know if you can see that, but she's using a tiny cane. Look at this one. She's got a little scarf. There's golden eggs around her. And it's not like a normal farm. It's a vertical farm. These chickens, they don't roam around. They're kind of stuck in this little area. Oh, and the eggs, they just keep on coming. This is all very dreamy and surreal. Like, is this meant to be funny? I think so. I think the joke is that chickens lay eggs, and this chicken is giving us golden eggs, which is kind of funny. But also, can we take a moment to appreciate how old and tired this chicken looks? Like, I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm getting older just watching this. Her grandma is having a surreal nightmare. She finds a boiled egg, but it looks more like a baby. And as she gets closer, she sees that it's covered in steam, and the words, "I've had enough," written in tiny magical writing. But that's not the weirdest thing. In the background, the chicken is chilling out on a tiny chair, wearing sunglasses. It looks like one of those "I survived the Titanic" memes. This grandma's life is about to get a whole lot weirder. What is this writing? Why is the chicken wearing sunglasses? And what does it mean for the egg to be a baby? This vertical, surreal cartoon fantasy is